Go. This is your girl, Jynnette the Oracle. And I'm hoping that the stream is looking okay, and I think it is. Yeah, hopefully it's as clear as the Leo one. Gave it some time, so hopefully it should be good. Although it's later in the day, so there might be more people on the Wi-Fi. You know how much I want the video to be clear. Oh, goodness. Maybe at some point in the near future, I'll actually go back to recording and then just uploading. But we'll see, because it takes up so much bandwidth. Anywho, hi Virgo. This is for Virgo rising, sun, or moon. This is your forecast for August, your tarot forecast. Yeah, we made it through that crazy eclipse season. Kudos to you and to all of us, because that was a little insane. But hopefully things are starting to settle down. Thank you to those of you who participated in the healing crystal grids, not only on behalf of yourself, but also on behalf of all. It was greatly appreciated. The experience was definitely interesting, I'll say, but also profound. And I really loved getting the messages and pictures from you guys to share how you were taking part in that process. Let's see, what else? The fourth quarter for Lightworker Academy is coming up soon. It'll be the fall season, so I'll be opening up enrollment with that, and there'll be information on the classes that are available soon. If you want to find out about that sooner rather than later, and also kind of pre-enroll and secure your spot before everybody else, you can go to my website and sign up for my newsletter. And the website is andersonalchemy.com. I also do exclusive discounts for newsletter subscribers that are only available made through the newsletter. So definitely check those out, because I have a new one for the month of August. And you definitely want to take advantage of that as we start to prepare for the fall season. We're also coming soon to your birthday month. So yeah, all the good things, all the good tidings. Let's see, anything else for you? I think that's it. So I'm going to, because the energy is a little tough for you, it looks like, I'm going to clear the space, and hopefully this will help bring you to a place of balance and energetic coherence in your spirit, in your mind, in your emotions, in your body. So enjoy. Great. Hope you enjoyed that. All right, Virgo. So the energy for you this month is actually the card of manifesting, which I love. And I feel like you've gotten this a few times this year. Correct me if I'm wrong, of course. But this means that you are a force to be reckoned with this month. Or if you don't feel like you are, you need to envision yourself and know that this is the case, because this is how the universe is seeing you, and this is how the universe is wanting you to show up. Universe being your soul. Yeah. So this would say, oh, I thought that was my phone. This would say that, you know, what you think about, how you feel, what you choose to take action on has a profound effect on what you manifest. And you are a powerful manifestor, Virgo. You literally bring things down into physical form. That's one of your gifts. So don't sleep on your power this month to create your reality, real talk. And if you're not feeling, you know, off or anything, then definitely leverage this for your benefit and for the benefit of all. Okay. You might start to feel that things are moving along much more quickly once Jupiter goes direct on the 11th. you know, it's neither here nor there. But we also, of course, get into Virgo season towards the end of the month anyway. And then we're going to have pretty much all the personal planets in Virgo. So, you know, homecoming is almost here. So enjoy it. Now, for relationships, for those of you who are in committed partnerships, things are looking a little iffy there. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Honestly, for relationships for you, Virgo, whether you are partnered up or if you're single and looking, the relationship energy across the board is tough. It's tough. So if you are already partnered up with somebody, you guys are probably at a crossroads and having to decide how you're going to move forward and if you're going to move forward. But this is very much a Danger Will Robinson vibe that I'm getting. Things are not kosher at home, or they appear that way on the surface, and there are things that need to be addressed. So if you are ignoring it, it's going to blow up in your face later. So don't ignore it, okay? If you know it needs to be addressed, address it head on, whatever it is. So that's for the committed partnerships. Those of you single and also single and looking, or if you're actually dating one or more folks, looks like nothing's really panning out here as well either. And it may be because you are dealing with some self-sabotaging patterns. Maybe it's some belief systems about your worth. Maybe you're scared to open up, whatever it is. If it might be on your side of things, or the folks that you're coming across are not really what you're looking for. And so you may end up taking that to heart, like, oh, I'm never going to find what I want. I'm never going to manifest the person of my dreams, or whatever that story might be. And that's, of course, not true. That's definitely not true. But yeah, it's a rough energy. But I think actually, in all honesty, there's going to be a lot of for lack of a better phrase at the moment, like a come to Jesus opportunity for you, which basically means you having to look at how you have created your experiences. And again, this is coming back to this manifestation thing. Not to blame other people or the quality of folks that you might be coming across, but in terms of situations where there's been hurts, there's been lies, there's been needs not being met. If it's really created a lot of destruction for you, or if you feel like you're still kind of like staying in this loop, because Virgo, you like to loop, you're having to face that this month. And it's being forced is the thing, actually. It's being forced. So something's going to come to a head. Like, yeah, I mean, what's going on, Virgo? I feel like these last like 2 to 3 months, it's been like just kind of rough for you guys. In various contexts, but this seems to be specifically like the roughness, if you want to say it, if I want to say it that way, is specifically around love. Again, whether you're actually with somebody in a committed partnership, or if you're dating or whatever, or if you're in your own head and not choosing to date because, you know, ideas, thoughts that can't have it, not right now, whatever it is, you're going to have to face it. You're going to have to face it so that you can grow. The universe is going to force that. All right. So in terms of money, money is on the mend. Okay. For those that it's been tough recently financially. Now, if you've been good financially, then there's a need for you to re-strategize how you're handling the money as it relates to long-term goals that you have. So maybe you have a vacation that you're planning coming up. You may just have to kind of refocus and make sure you're staying on track with those saving action steps. Maybe you want to maybe this month you're deciding you want to go down the journey of buying a home, and so you may craft a plan for figuring out how much money you need to have to put for a down payment, et cetera, et cetera. So it's going to be one of those two things. So either an improvement if things have been rough, definitely by the end of the month, or if things have been fine, it's going to be about how to build and grow, or how to invest for a particular maybe short-term or long-term goal that you have coming up. Okay, but regardless, it is forward movement, it is expansion. So I definitely like that. Okay. For career, career looks iffy as well too. And maybe that's actually having the bearing on your relationships. Because Virgo, it's hard for you to open your heart when money is not right, or career's not right, one or the other. Because career could be good and money is off, but you know, you're in your flow and you're good with that. But or money can be good and you might not like your job, but you know, but in some way there needs to be a feeling or a sense of productivity or return on investment. And it's looking more so like the work stuff as opposed to money stuff is the thing that's the deal. And that's probably actually a lot of, it's not all, for sure, it's not all of what's influencing the really tough energy around love. It looks like there's an opportunity that is circling back around for you. So you're going to get a second chance on it. Or you're going to hear about something new. And so if things have been rough for you in that regard, I would definitely say take it. You know, if it's, especially if it's something that's coming back around that you wanted, definitely say yes to it. So I get the sense that there's a lot of opportunity for growth and advancement in career just in general, whether you work for yourself or you work for someone else or corporation. But your just be careful of the relationships that you have with folks in whatever is related to work. But regardless, you know, I do think, you know, once Jupiter starts speeding back up and we really get into your season, that is going to shift. And you know what? It actually may happen pretty quickly. It might not even take that long because, I mean, I know Mercury goes into Virgo, but I think that's later in the month. Let me double check. But I believe Venus goes in earlier and that rules money, and Mars should already be in Virgo, and they're also going to be conjuncting. So I think you may actually see a turnaround here. So that negative energy might bounce pretty quickly, actually. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's going to be after the full moon anyway for both Venus and Mars. They have that conjunction on the 24th, and then right at the end of the month, Mercury goes in. So yeah, things will be shifting. But that energy will be minimal. The biggest thing that is just like contentious is the love stuff. But you know, you're doing some assessment of self, so that's good. Let's see. I want something a little bit more positive for you. Gemini had a rough read as well too, and you know, you and Gemini are ruled by Mercury, so maybe this is really honestly just the effect of that Mercury retrograde, and once Mercury is back up and running and comes back into its home sign, a lot of this kind of up in the airiness or unsettledness will actually kind of dissipate. One can hope, right? Okay. Moving on, let's go week by week, shall we? Let's see what's occurring. Week 1, we got the Magician, the card of Mercury. So Mercury is definitely going to be helping you and giving you a boost once it's direct at the beginning of the month. It went direct literally the last day of July. So that's helpful, but that's also that card of manifestation. You are creating your reality. So what kind of experience do you want to have in love, in money, in career? And how you show up, how you choose to walk through that is what's going to be the thing, and that's your mind and your intentions. Second week, we got the Page of Wands. It's good energy. Third week, we got the Strength card, which is really nice because that's when the full moon is. Full moon's going to be in Aquarius. Strength is Leo. So we're definitely on that axis. And then final card we got is the World. Who just got the World? I think that actually was that Leo? I believe it was Leo. And we do actually have the Leo card here. So you might actually want to go back and watch the Leo reading, especially if you have planets, natal planets in Leo. All right, we got these Two of Wands. So this is also the energy I was picking up early about, like kind of coming to this crossroads about things. So let's see what each week is, get some clarification on this Magician for the first week. Overall, it looks really positive. I think it's a really strong month, and there's a predominance of like creative and manifesting energy with the Magician and the fire, the 2 fire cards. The World talking about like being masterful over the whole world. So yeah, I mean, you're really going to create what you choose, so you can break free from any shackles from the past, or you can stay stuck in it. It's going to be up to you. But that's a good place to be because you like being in control, right? All right, so first card for clarification, Queen of Pentacles. I like that. That's your energy. It's you sitting in your power. Very nice. Excuse me, sitting pretty. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands has been showing up a lot, actually. And then 10 of Swords. So yeah, it's you're in your power. You have a lot of spiritual power, but you have to watch your mind. Because this is somebody, you know, the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who is masterful over the material world. This is somebody who is a master manifester, the Queen of Wands, but the mind, 10 of Swords, that's either you're breaking out of that or you're still stuck in that, depending. It's up to you. It's up to you. All right, so clarification on week 2, which is the energy of the Page of Wands. We have the Chariot. Chariot's also been showing up a lot this month so far. So we're still very much feeling the effects of that new moon eclipse in Cancer. And, you know, for basically the rest of the year, we're going to be sitting under that energy. We got the King of Pentacles, also your energy. So we got the King and the Queen showing up. And I love that these are the most evolved levels of the Earth suit, because it means, again, you're in control and you have victory. Oh, and here's that devil. This is the 3rd time the devil has shown up today. I believe Gemini may have had it, and one other person. So, you know, you might actually want to go watch the Gemini reading, especially if you have any planets in that. And then we got the 9 of Swords again, like you in your head. Broken record, Virgo. So this literally feels like, I mean, essentially the same energy as that first week. Chariot is master manifestation, being in line with the soul power. Again, you in control. So this in the physical world. And this is spiritual power. But this Now, this could be forces outside of your control that you have to bump up against and fight, but also could be internal, self-sabotaging thoughts, emotions, habits, patterns. But you have an opportunity to move forward, you know, especially because we're going from the Magician in the first week to the Page of Wands. So there is a seeding of your desire for the future. And the Page of Wands means that you are going on the journey. So as you go on the journey, you come up against this double card. You're going to be tested to see if you're going to keep choosing your higher trajectory path and expression, or if you're going to go backwards. All right, so that's coming up into the full moon, which begins week 3, and that's where we have the Strength card. And the Strength is, yes, about personal strength and power and lust for life and all that kind of thing. But Strength card talks about having courage in the face of some kind of test. And it looks like, again, this internal test is there. Now, we got the 10 of Cups for the first card clarification. Let me get 2 more. Ace of Wands, I like that. And the 4 of Wands, beautiful. So that means if you're able to push through and defeat the devil, you actually come out on top and you get your wishes coming through. So this might be a lot of heart healing, healing in the home, healing of relationships, but it's a starting over. Fresh new beginning. I love that. So that's a nice change of events. All right, last week with the World. 3 out of your 4 weeks are major arcana. So this is a really important month, Virgo. We got the 5 of Pentacles. So you might be choosing to walk away. Maybe you fighting whatever this devil energy is, or this 10 of Swords energy is. When you have that renewal and you come to some kind of realization within yourself, you choose to leave either that pattern or that situation or that person so that you can be free and go on to something else. King of Cups, very nice. I love it. We got 2 kings and 2 queens in your reading so far. And King of Cups is definitely that heart healing and also feeling emotionally fulfilled. So it's like the difference between this King of Pentacles and the King of Cups is they're both living in positions of opulence, but the King of Cups is actually enjoying it and allowing himself to enjoy it. Whereas the King of Pentacles can be so focused on work that he gets consumed by it and doesn't look up to see that life is actually passing him by. What may actually end up happening is that your heart with that Leo energy may really wake you up to the fact that you want to have it all, and just working for the sake of work or putting yourself last for whatever reason is just not going to fly anymore. And you decide to take that leap of faith within yourself. All right, final card. They keep giving me multiple ones. Yeah, we got Justice, 2 of Swords, and the Fool. This is very much resonant with the energy I'm picking up, but I just want 1 card, please. Final clarification on week 4, end of the month. You got all those personal planets in your sign, so it's going to be yummy. And we actually start that week with Mars conjunct Venus. Yeah, we got the 8 of Wands. So as soon as you make that choice and choose to leave and whatever that is meaning for you, and yeah, we close with this now because we got the Hermit. And at the back, funny enough, this had flipped over. I didn't actually do that, is your opposite sign, Pisces, here with the Hanged Man. So this is coming full circle. So this is head and heart. But as you make this decision and move out of whatever it is that you're moving out of, again, whether it's an internal process, habit, way of being, a relationship, a job, whatever, when you choose to include your heart in the process or in conjunction with all of your dreams and decide to be open to that, open your heart, you'll find that manifestation picks up even faster and you feel healed and whole. And there is, you know, going to be a bit of a separation vibe, right? But you're going to feel freer and lighter. So beautiful Virgo. I love it for you. I'm glad things shifted around. If you'd like to get a reading for your specific circumstances, definitely hit me up for a session on my website, andersonalchemy.com. Please like the video. Please subscribe also to my channel to help me get to 1,000 subscribers. I love you all. Have an amazing month. Happy early birthday for the August Virgos, and I'll see you soon. Bye.